Hello everyone! Working right here, we're going to be doing some art today. Woohoo! Art. How's my gain? Is it good? Is my gain good? We got good gain. Good gain today. Okay, so we're going to be doing some art. We're going to be starting a new... Oh, Beatotube. You gotta always do the thing, and then we're... there we go, I'm talking now. Whoa, we gotta make sure Beatotube is working. One thing is always not working. It's always the way. Yeah, so we're gonna be starting a new art project today. Try not to burp. Hold it back. Yeah, so we're gonna be starting a new art project today. I'm gonna be doing some fan art of a character, an NPC that we met in our current campaign that we're running. Or, I'm not running. My current campaign that I'm playing in as Violet. And we were in, if you know anything about D&D, we were in Sigil. No, sorry, not Sigil. We were in Sigil, which is a city in D&D lore. That's called City of Doors, because it is full of portals. It is a place called the Outlands, and we were there. And we went there and we met a lot of cool people. And the thing with Sigil is it's a neutral territory. So there's a lot of people there that normally would be considered monsters, but they're just kind of living in Sigil. I want to say Sigil because that's what it is, but it's apparently Sigil with a hard G. But anyway, there's lots of things that would be traditionally considered monsters there that are just chilling. And one of these creatures that we met, it was a Bodak. And in D&D 5e, a Bodak is a creature that is an undead creature that is quite cool. One of my creatures that I like. I will read the description of a Bodak. Bodak. Ugh, my nose. Okay, let's get some info here and I can read it to you. A Bodak is the undead remains of someone who revered Orcus, who's one of the demon lords in D&D. Devoid of life and soul, it exists only to cause death. A worshipper of Orcus can make a ritual vows while carving the demon lord symbol on its chest over the heart. Orcus's power flays body, mind, and soul, leaving behind a sentient husk that sucks all life energy near it. Most Bodaks come into being this way, then are unleashed to spread death in Orcus's name. Orcus created the first Bodaks in the Abyss from 7 devotees, called the Hierophants of Annihilation. These figures, as mighty as Baelors, have free will, but serve the Prince of Undeath directly. Any one of these Bodaks can turn a slain mortal into a Bodak with its gaze. Like each Hierophant of Annihilation, every Bodak bears the mark of Orcus as a chest wound, an opening where a mortal humanoid's heart would be. Orcus can recall anything a Bodak sees or hears. If he so chooses, he can speak through a Bodak to address his enemies and followers directly. Bodaks are extensions of Orcus's will, outside of the Abyss, serving the demon prince's aims and other minions. Though this is where all the demons are in D&D. There's the 9 hells, which is where all the devils are, and there's the Abyss, where all the demons are. A Bodak retains vague impressions of its path to life. It seeks out both its former allies and its former enemies to destroy them, as its warped soul seeks to erase anything connected to its former life. Minions of Orcus are the one exception to this compulsion. A Bodak recognizes them as kindred souls and spares them from its wrath. Anyone who knew the individual before its transformation into a Bodak can recognize mannerisms or other subtle clues to its original identity. Even nature despises Bodaks. The sun burns away a Bodak's tainted flesh. The creature's gaze lays waste to the living. Anyone a Bodak slays with its gaze withers, its face frozen in a mask of terror. The Bodak's mere presence is so unnatural that it chills the soul. Animals untrained for war instinctively flee before a Bodak arrives. And the soul of a creature that becomes Bodak is so damaged that it is unfit for most forms of magical resurrection. Only a wish spell, which is one of the 9th level spells in D&D, which is the highest level, or similar magic can return a Bodak to its former life. And they don't require air, food, drink, or sleep. You know, normal undead things. So I know of this creature from learning about D&D. And I like them. They're very cool. They're a good thing to throw at a group of people because they can do a lot of crazy stuff, and it's they're pretty scary. They literally have a thing called Death Gaze. So, pretty cool. So what happened was we went to a bookstore. The bookstore is very cool. It had like books all over the floor and over the ceilings and all over the walls, and magic was holding them in place, and you could just grab a book from wherever. And running this place, not running it, not the owner, but the person who was like working it that day, was a nice Bodak named Sir Cleave. So we are going to be doing some fan art of Sir Cleave today. So basically, I've got the art of a Bodak, and I just wanted to draw a Bodak who is a cool guy. Little cool guy. Just wondering, what's the origin of the word Bodak? Actually might be a normal, an original D&D creature. It's a surname. Yeah, so it doesn't actually exist. Cardi B did a song named Bodak Yellow. No idea. I don't think they're related to the D&D creature. I'm literally looking up the song. I'm curious. Anyway, I don't know why it's called Bodak Yellow, but anyway. So I think it's an original D&D creature. I don't think it has any mythological sources. But, I really like them. And then we met this nice Bodak who was running a bookstore. Seemed very nice and was very helpful. So I was like, oh, I love this guy. I want to do fan art of him. So that was a very long way to go to get to why I wanted to do art of this creature. But, yeah. So, Bodak. Okay, so let's do the art. If I make this big, will it ruin everything? Oh no, I don't want to make it big because I want to be able to see the chat. Never mind. Okie dokie. Okay, so we've got, this is what they look like. So, they've got like these big long mouths and like, very like, scary eyes, and they're just kind of gray and withered looking, and they're wearing kind of what looks like a very bad material, like a potato sack material on them. So I kind of wanted to do like one that had looked like he was like, you know, a little bit more put together. So I got a couple other pictures here for inspo, and yeah, I'm kind of gonna take this pose of this guy here, this one, of the person holding the book, and I'm gonna draw a Bodak like that. So that's the idea of this artwork. So let's start. Okay, so I don't have to follow. I don't have to follow the normal dimensions of a face because, like, they seem kind of like they don't really have a human head. So we're gonna draw. Like they've got big eyes. This is just me really loosely sketching it out. Okay, so erase that, and then I'm just gonna kind of like do it at an angle. We're gonna do it like at an angle. So like this guy. So there's an eye. There's an eye. There's the mouth. Do they have a nose? Do they have nostrils? Do they have nostrils? Yes, English. Do they have nostrils? Hello, ma'am. No, they're really just like a wrinkled up eyes and mouth only. So we'll do the eyes more like this, and then they got wrinkles kind of like here, and then down here, like that. And I'm not entirely, I'm gonna keep that he's wearing a hood, like this Bodak, but I'm gonna make it like more of a nice hood. So, like that. A nice hood on him. And then their face is quite long and narrow like that. And I might, actually, their face is much longer. Their mouth is much bigger than that, so there we go. And then the hood is going to come over the top like that. Okay. And then he's going to be, so he's wearing like a hood. And I kind of wanted, actually, not close to the bottom, kind of just hanging down like this. So he's going to be wearing like a nice, I don't know why I'm drawing him so close to the edge of the, yeah, we'll figure that, we'll fix that later. And then, yeah, just like sketching this out very basically. And then he's got like big, caved in cheeks. Yeah. But yeah, he's still gonna have the gaping mouth because he won't look like a Bodak if I don't put that, but he's just gonna be kind of like, he looks scary but he's not situation. And then I wanted to give him like this nice like scarf situation. Like this guy has, and it's coming down. Like just scarfing. This is an extremely loose sketch that I'm doing. Just kind of planning out. And they have huge heads. Oh, hello, Joker. Thank you for joining. They have huge heads and like very like nothing bodies. Gotta get that scarf in. And I want him to be in a similar pose to this guy right here. So he's gonna have a book. Except I don't know how to draw a book because that's literally not what the book looks like this guy is holding. I might put it over here actually a little bit more. So like this, he's holding a book. Looking at a book. That, and he's gonna be you know, he's gonna have holding the book, but he's got very much longer fingers than this guy because he's got these huge like nasty hands that going on. Yeah, just like that. He's holding the book, he's reading, he's working at his bookshop job, and yeah, and then just got the other arm coming down here. He's still gonna be wearing like this Loki thing. But it's gonna look nicer. It's gonna be a nicer material than a normal Bodak. Okay. Oh gosh, I hit a button. Did that mess things up? Nope, we're good. We're good. Yeah, and just to reiterate, Joker, if you're still watching, we are drawing a Bodak, which is an undead creature in D&D, but in our campaign we met a nice one. So I'm drawing a nice Bodak who works at a bookstore. So that's what we're doing today. Just doing some art, but this is me just basically very start just figuring out what I want to do. Oh god, too much zoom. Okay, and then so we got, and then his arm is out here. I'm gonna put it in his pocket just like he kind of has here. And then just give him some pants like this guy, but he's gonna be very thin because this is what I'm working with here. And yeah, he'll just be wearing like kind of like a robe as opposed to like pants. So we'll just do that, like wearing like a nice robe. Okay, so this is a very basic idea of what I want. And I think I gotta tilt his head down a little bit more so it looks like he's looking at the book. Shove it in there. There we go. Okay. And, oh, I wanted to give him little glasses. And I don't know where the glasses, they probably wrap around his head because I don't think this thing has ears. So, not giving me the impression it has ears. There we go. So that's kind of the basic idea of what I want to do. Very, very basic sketch. Okay, so let's do, after that, we're going to do another layer. We're going to make that layer extremely light. turn up the contrast like a lot so we can't, oh, wrong way. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go on this one. And we're gonna do a little bit more of a serious layer, sketch layer, so. Let's do a different color. I like to change up my layer colors as I go. Let's make this one green. There we go. A dark green. Okay, so we're gonna draw this a little bit more seriously now. That was just me just kind of outlining what I wanted to draw here. And I'm definitely gonna move, actually, I'm gonna move this down a bit because it's a little higher off screen than I want him to be. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's start with the face here. Let's do like a that. I do want to make this one a little bit bigger because it is like a three-quarter pose. So this one's going to be a bit more off to the side. And then we're going to do like this giant mouth. And we're just going to make it a little bit more oblong than what I originally had it as. I like always to kind of... This guy is technically a humanoid creature because he has, you know, 2 arms, 2 legs, a head, kind of thing. But I like to try to test myself by drawing things that aren't human. I always have... Just because I find sometimes the rules are a little bit more, you know, a little bit less... Oh, what's the word? The anatomy rules aren't exactly the same, so. So I kind of have him, and I do want his mouth over a bit more. Sir Cleave. We'll just shift it over a little bit. There we go. Okay. Like that. And, now we're drawing this face. This face that doesn't follow any kind of rules about a human face. And then his head is like up here. He kind of looks like a meaner version of the Scream mask, I just realized. I don't know if that's where they got the inspiration from it. Like, let me look at the Scream mask. Yeah, it looks like the Scream mask, but the eyes, instead of looking sad, are angry. Yeah. So yeah, and they don't have a nose. Bodaks don't have a nose like the Scream mask does, but it's a similar idea. Very long face. It's very interesting. Never really thought about it. But yeah, it's the Scream mask. Oh, and actually the side of the face is going to be more tilted that way. We're going to erase that a little bit. Like that. There we go. And then, coming off of these, there's like all of these wrinkles. Skin wrinkles. Not quite eyebrows, but it's like just everything is so stretched on this guy. Like just like that, like just super stretched. Looks just super angry. But not. This guy is not angry. This guy is very chill, but he looks angry and scary. And I'm just gonna like thin out this face even further. It's got like these super gaunt cheeks. Again, this is not a human, so the rules don't have to be super the same, but let me go look at this thing again. Yeah, and then just like more lines. More face lines. That. Just more lines. I don't really like this line actually. Yeah, just like real scary looking guy. But he's just gonna be chill reading a book. He's like, I'm scary, but I'm not actually. I look scary, but I'm not. Yeah. And, yeah. And I'm gonna add the glasses. So he's got glasses. Glasses. There we go. And then they're just gonna go up around his earless head. Kind of like come on here. There we go. I can tell that they're supposed to be glasses. There we go. Should have probably done that first, but that's fine. These eyes in. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I made one side of the glasses way bigger than I wanted to, but more like that. There we go. Hello, Cranberry. There. Got a little face. There you go. There, he's got glasses. And I just want to like make this more obviously separate from his eyes. There. Just something. This is just the sketch, so I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. Okay. And then he's got a hood. So the hood is actually going to come over here and then come down here. So it's not going to come all that way down. It's going to be like more like this, a robe. Yeah, like a robe, like that, and then closer to the head. Closer to the head. So we are drawing this. And then just trace that a little bit. Cut it a little off here. There. Okay. Kind of like that. And then this is just hanging down. This is hanging down. And then the top of the head, which is like that. Okay. I'm seeing the vision. This is such an odd drawing. Or not an odd creature to be part of. But I like it. And then I can't see a neck in this picture. The neck is very far back. He's actually very hunched. Actually, one second. Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching the space video. He's actually he's like this. Very hunched creature. His back goes out like this. There we go. I'm glad you enjoyed the space videos. Did you check out the other one? I've done another one before that one, so has some other space info if you want to catch it. He looks weirdly kind of like a grandma at this point, where I am. I think I'm just gonna make that a little bit more tight there. There we go. There we go. Like that. There we go. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the space information. Yeah, I just every once in a while I like to look up space stuff, and so I wanted to share it with people. There we go. Okay. Open then. There we go. Okay. And then he's very far back, so I'm actually going to make the scarf start up here and then go down here. Because his neck is like super far back here. So there's the scarf coming out. And I'm going to make it like a really cute scarf. Just like that. I'm going to fix all this because right now it looks... You're just trying to fill it in so that... No worries, no worries. No pressure to watch them. Just, I have done more than one face video before. Oh, yes. That's true. That's true. I keep forgetting you use English so well in here. I don't even realize that it's not your... I keep forgetting it's not your first language, so... And then this is gonna come down like this, like a nice scarf, just kind of down here. And then, there we go. He's gonna end up looking like little granny at this, by this, like eventually, by the time I'm done here. That's what he's given right now. And then just that his glasses must wrap around his head because he has no discernible ears. So, there we go. And then he's reading a nice book. He's reading a book because he's very smart. He's a smart guy. He's reading a book. Reading Rainbow. And then it's like this. And then like this. And there's pages that are coming. That. And then this page is like... There you go. That, and then there's a spine. I got the center of the book a little off. I gotta fix that. There we go. Okay. And then he's got these real intense fingers. Clawed fingers, so how's this guy holding his book? So he's like claw, 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 and then this one is like down here, claw, and then his thumb coming, and then his thumb is coming out like here, and then just super big claws. There's his hand, and then his like got his that. There we go. Just like he's reading his book because he loves to read. He's a bookstore owner. He loves reading. He's a big proponent. Everyone should be reading, he says. Get his claws in here. There we go. Yeah. He says everybody should read. Oh, I'm gonna draw his like raping sleeves here. Oh, no, not like that, Morgan. That's not how gravity works. This. Yeah, so he's got like these robes that he's wearing. It's not quite as raggedy. He's a civilized Bodak. He's a civilized one. He's been living in the city for a long time. And he says, I love reading. Reading is my passion, he says. My name is Sir Cleave, and reading is my passion. And these sleeves are going to come down like this. There we go. And just bracing, fixing this all up. There we go. Perfect. And then this hand is just going to kind of be... Actually, we'll just draw this hand at his side. So it's actually going to just be like coming down here. And then just clawed hand is like... I'm going off screen. Me. Unlearning everything I learned the other day. There we go. I'll fix that later. Fix that in a second. Yeah. So he's just wearing like these robes. Oh, and then the sleeve of the robe goes like that. There we go. And yeah, so he's like wearing this nice robe. And yeah, he's just gonna kind of have like a belt here. That. Maybe like a... We'll give him like a nice little, he's got his scarf. So we'll give him like a nice, I actually want his scarf to come down a bit further. Like that. Get his scarf here. Coming down. There we go. And then he's just gonna have like a nice, like a rope. Not rope, but like a belt there. So yeah, there's Sir Cleave. The friendly Bodak. And I guess he's like, make that even like hunchier. Because it is like if you look at this creature, it has no shoulders or neck. It's just head and then body. It's just, it just goes down. Yeah, I gotta fix this hand. Oh, I'm gonna, I'm just thinking what else. I think I want this to go kind of more in the sides. Like, the thing is, he doesn't have a neck, so a visible neck in the picture, so I'm like, how does this thing's neck work? Is he like E.T.? Does his neck just go back and do his, like, does it just go, how did I do? Does it just, like, go straight into the back? Anyway, I'll figure it out. Okay, there we go. He's looking cool. He's looking, I don't know, like a Bodak. Just gotta look closer at his hands. Ooh, too close. Yeah, so this thing. Very bony. Very bony. Very gray. I'd say even bonier than what I got going on here. Okay, let's fix his hands. Let's do the hands. We got the nail. We got eat. So just like, nope, too big of an eraser. There we go. So just like big joints, but like even thinner. Get those like nasty joints, and then there's the finger, the nail. Get those nails extra pointy. He has a great nail tech that he's super loyal to, and he'll never go to anybody else. I've been watching a lot of videos about botched nail techs lately, but so he has like his favorite nail tech who does his nails, and he loves them. Like, if they're not available, he just doesn't get his nails done, because he's like, I can't betray them. I don't need if he or she can't do my nails, then I don't want my nails done. That's what he says. I don't need my nails done if they aren't available. That's what he says. There definitely would be monster nail techs in Sigil. Sigil, yes. Just get these like super nasty looking fingers happening here. And just like really like bumpy. Real bumpy. Like just too many joints on these fingers. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted it to look like. Like just joint and then joint and then joint. Like it doesn't follow any rules because it's not a human. He's not a human. He's a Bodak. Yeah, just really, like, really sharpen up these fingies. Actually, I'll make the thumb even bigger. Just really down on these hands. Like that. Just to really accentuate this guy's, like, long hands. Long, big hands, actually. Yeah, let's really make... There we go. And then, really make these hands huge. Like, just unreasonably big. All the better for grabbing people for hugs. Because he's nice. Grabbing people for hugs. There we go. There we go. There. That looks like a better hand. I think I could really sharpen up this finger more, though. Yeah. Really make these claws pointy. There we go. He says, hello. Let me grab you in my giant hands for hugs. I think I need to make his thumb a bit bigger, actually. A bit more, like, over. So, let's just... And then we're gonna even bigger, and we're gonna turn it slightly. Maybe bigger. There we go. I want him to really be like, this book is so tiny in his giant hands. That looks better. Let's see what else we got going on. I'm gonna just fix up his hood a little bit. There we go. And I think his one arm is a little too short, which works for me because that means it's going to go off screen. There we go. I think his one arm is a little too short, and we'll extend that draping a bit more. There we go. Go. I'm just cheating a little. Mostly because I don't want to draw this other hand. I know I did a whole bunch of hand practice the other day and I'm just like avoiding it, but yeah. He has extremely long arms. He's a big long arm guy. Speaking of, I might move this book in hand down a little bit if his arms are super long. Down here. There, that looks better. He does have long arms, so why make him all scrunched up like that? There we go. Oh, the wrong one. There we go. Put that in. Okay, so this is just gonna be a quickie drawing. Just because I just want to do something fun. And I've been wanting to do this fan art for a bit. Yeah. I might actually just start like here. There we go. And I might just like, make this even more pronounced. Like just like he has no shoulders. I've said. Oh, too big, too big, too big. Smaller. Way smaller, please. There we go. Just really accentuate this hunch. That he doesn't have the proportions of a normal thing. A normal creature. He's just weird shaped. Because he is. But he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, he's just got a weird shape. Nothing wrong with that. I have a weird shape too. Everybody's a weird shape, but he's extra. Got an extra unusual shape. There we go. There we go. Just like really accentuate the fact that he's not human. Okay, let's just scarf kind of more figured out. Oh. Like, no, stop switching to pen. Or eraser, I mean. Stop it! God, I hate this button. I should turn it off, so if I hit it, it doesn't do anything. It's very annoying. I'm sure other artists find it helpful. I do not, because I just end up hitting it all the time accidentally. Okay. There we go. Sir Cleave! I think this book isn't quite big enough, actually. Let's fix this book. I think I need to make the pages bigger. Or the side bigger. Something like that. Like that? Me just trying to figure out what's wrong with what's looking off about this book. Something is off about it. There we go. And then pages. Pages. Oh, and then there's there we go. We got this. It looks better. I just still don't know what I've done that's off about it. Something is off about it. The binder is or the whatever this part of the book is called is a little off. Like that. And this is supposed to come out like this. Is that what's off about it? This angle is wrong with that. Like that? That looks better. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. And then maybe a little less pages sticking up because there we go. Okay. And this part of the book is now off. There we go. Fix that, fix that, fix that. Okay. It's looking better. Now I'm fixing the book up. Better. Okay, it looks better. Okay, so now that we've got that, we'll just draw a little thing coming down here. Okay. So now we've just done the sketch. The official sketch, not the... I'm going to keep the Bodak picture, but turn these ones off, because I don't really need them now. I just needed, like, the basic... blah blah. I lost my train of thought. So I need to make... I'm gonna make this... this layer. Okay, that's good. Ooh. Didn't realize that was still here. Take that out. There. Okay. Gonna move this down. I can see the whole screen. Move it down there. And I want to make it bigger. I guess I just select it, yeah. And I just want to make it more of a... Oh, oh. There we go. There, make him a little bit bigger on the screen. And then I'm going to move this Bodak picture up a little bit. Just so I can color pick the skin color. I'm going to give him like really nice clothes though. He runs a very successful, I think I just figured out what's wrong with this scarf that was bothering me. It would be more like up here. There we go. Like that. Because his neck is up here. Somewhere. Somewhere his neck is up here. He has the longest neck. It would be more like this. Like that. There we go. Yeah, there I got his scarf going now. The way I wanted to. Okay, perfect. I'm like, well, something's wrong here with this scarf, and I couldn't, but he doesn't have a human body. It wouldn't work like a human scarf. It would be up around his neck, which seems to come out of the back of his head, his neck? Like E.T.? So. Okay. I'm glad I figured that out. I'm like, something's up with this scarf. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn off the underlayer. We're going to tonal correction this. We're going to turn the contrast all the way down and the brightness all the way up. There we go. And now we're going to do the liner. How are we doing for time? 47 minutes. Wowzers. Wowzers. I'm opening everything but what I want to open. That's what I always do. Okay. There. I'm on CSB. Oh! Yes, scarf! Scarf emoji. Okay. Let's do a nice... Cranberry, what are your favorite colors? Like your top, let's say your top three. Top three favorite colors. Because his skin is gray, so it's going to match anything. Like, technically, let me see what his color skin is. We're going to color match. His skin is like, yeah, his skin is gray. Like a bluish gray. So it's going to match pretty much anything. So what colors, what are your favorite colors? Because this guy doesn't exist in real life. Well, obviously doesn't exist in real life. But he has no official art that I know of. So I can do whatever colors I want. So what's your favorite colors? Green. Okay, green's good. So I'll do a green. Let's do like a nice... nice green. Let's do a... No. Sorry, one second. I'm fighting with this. There, we'll just do a marker. A nice green. Okay. Do you have any other favorite colors? So basically it's going to be his clothes, his scarf, and his book are going to be the colors. So give me three colors, I guess I should have said. Oh, no worries, no worries. I know green is Midori, because my very little Japanese knowledge, green is Midori. Take your time, take your time. I'm actually going to do a flip of the canvas, just to see if anything, while you're doing that, I'm just going to do a flip of the canvas, just to make sure everything looking okay from this angle. He's kind of like, he's looking okay from this angle. I am going to, angle him a little bit more. So, second. So while you're getting the colors, take your time. I'm just gonna... So he's on a little less of a lean. Like that. There we go. And then we'll flip him back. Otherwise, it looks not bad. Like, this is just for me, so... Oh, flip horizontal again. There we go. He looks better. Orange. Okay. Purple and orange. Okay. Green, purple, and orange. Okay. Thank you. Get a nice purple. Ooh, that's a nice purple right there. Purple. Ooh, yeah. Green, purple, orange. Perfect. Thank you. And then a nice orange. Oh, that's a gross orange. That's a nice orange. There we go. A nice orange. Okay, okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let's do his, I'll do his clothes in a green, but a very dark green for the line art. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's do G-pen today. Let's go to the basic G-pen. Okay. And let's make it a 10. I like putting G-pen at 10. Okay, and we're just gonna back up a little. And we're just gonna do a very basic. Wah. There we go. I'm gonna do this a few times till we get a line that I like. There we go. Perfect. And then I'll fix up any messing in the line art first or later. Okay, I don't want any like things like that. I'm just trying to do big line art to keep it nice and flowy. Like that, okay. And then we've got this arm just coming down here and is just falling away for his cloak. You know what? I guess this arm would actually come out a bit more for the book holding. That. Okay. And then... Okay, so that's good. That's the clothes outline. Oh, and then... I'm just gonna... Boop, boop. Gonna do this, coming down to the end. Gonna do it better than that. Like that. Perfect. Anything else needs touching up for the... up here. Zoom in, we're gonna fix up some of these spots where I messed up a little. Okay. We're gonna fix this a little here. This little bump that I made. Oh, Morgan. I did a thing. I did a thing I'm not proud of. I put it on the wrong layer. Wrong layer. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do what I do. Because you'll feel silly and you'll have to do it again. Oh. Okay. Second try. We're gonna get those nice colors that we just got. The purple. That beautiful purple that we had. And that lovely orange that we had. Where is it? There's the purple. Or the orange, I mean. There. Okay, second try. We're gonna do what we just did. But we're gonna do it less badly. There we go. Because I'm gonna be on the right layer. Okay, pen. Yeah. So we're doing line art. We're doing line art now. We're gonna do it right. Oh, yep, too small. Do it at 15, actually. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna... Okay, we're on the right layer now, thank goodness. Okay, there. We're back to where we were. Now I just gotta fix up any mistakes in the liner. Like here. Any funny bumps in the liner. Go. Okay. We're all good here. We're gonna fix this so it looks less like that. Like that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, got a little mistake here. There. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, cool. So there's that. Can we do a fill here? Will it get mad at me? Will it get mad at me if I do a fill? Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, it's because it's not closed in several spots. Yeah. Okay, that's the way we finish. I was just curious. We're gonna finish this then. Finish the liner. That makes more sense. Okay, let's do his skin. I want the dark parts of his skin. Is that pure black? No, it is dark. Dark gray. Do like kind of darker patch of gray here. There, that'll work. For the line art of his skin. We're gonna make it a little bit smaller. We're gonna make that a 10. Oh, we got skin coming down. I should probably be talking while I'm doing this a little bit, because this is an entertainment medium. Okay. Then we're gonna do the eyes. Bring down like that. Around the glasses. That one already came to a nice point, so I'm just going to do this one to a nice point. That. This side to a nice point. This side to a nice point. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. I think this side might actually be a little too low compared to the other one, so we're just gonna fix that up. And make this like more like that. I'm just gonna fix this so it's more like that. And then make this a sharper angle. There we go. And then maybe make this a little less sharp of an angle. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do pitch black for his eyes. Because we can do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Maybe on the next layer, but yeah, okay. Coming along. We're gonna go back to this color. And we've got this going down. And back up. Oh wait, no, that's... I did the wrong one. Second. This is like an eyebrow that's going into the eye. These are like the equivalent of his eyebrows, but they aren't because just where his skin is all wrinkly. There we go. We're just gonna sharpen all these wrinkles up so they look nice and pointy. The whole idea of this guy, he looks scary, but he's not. He's a big softy. Big softy book guy. And that is what I like about Sigil, the game, or the city, is that there's lots of creatures in Sigil that look scary, but, or are traditionally monsters, but they're just people hanging out. Okay, and then we've got the big old mouth coming down here. Ooh. That. Fix that up. Get that more rounded. And I keep messing up, but that's what happens in art. Just keep fixing it till you like it. Okay. And then maybe fix this jaw a little bit. I think his jaw should maybe come down just a touch more like that. Just more in the middle. Go around his mouth like that. Much smaller. Like that. There you go. There we go. That looks okay. He's misunderstood. And then these are gonna on the wrong one. These are gonna come down and like frame his mouth. And then this one's gonna come down. Find this one. Like that. Maybe one more here that you can't see on that side. There we go. So he's all stretched out. He's like, his face got all stretched. And then for the glasses, I can probably keep the glasses the same color, I think, as his skin. They're gonna like come out here like sports glasses because you'd have to have those specially made for his head because his head is not shaped like a human head. I'm just gonna kind of make these a little bit more standard shaped. But I can't draw an oval to save my bloody life. Like that. Basically. But I gotta do it right. I gotta do it better than that. Let's do a better job than that. Is the idea. Okay, so these would come down, and they actually would. There is a line. Usually with glasses, as someone who has glasses, there usually is like not a part where there is like, oh my god, you say the sentence, Morgan. There is a part where they are like disconnected like that. There you go. Okay. I just need to make this like a little bit bigger, like that. That part is so tricky. It shows, like, if you make a mistake in sketching, it's like, oh yeah, no, it's just loose, it's nice and loose. But line art, if you make a mistake in your line art, it's much easier to see, and it's very annoying. Okay. I would say I could make them those ones that pinch on your nose, but he doesn't have a nose. So those won't work for him. He needs special glasses. And like, I don't think he would need glasses, like, but he's probably wearing them to put people at ease with his appearance. Kinda like, you wouldn't punch a guy with glasses, would you? It's like, maybe someone with glasses would be less scary for the average person. Because, like, in the lore, he is, like, a nice guy. Like, not, like, nice guy incel type, but he's, like, a lawful good Bodak, which is, not a normal thing to exist. He's going against his programming, if that makes sense. Like, he's not a robot, but there are supposed to be servants of Orcus, so he is, he's going against the grain a little bit. It looks funny. Oh, okay, I'm having fun. He's going against, the usual Bodak stereotype, let's just say. Which is good. We shouldn't stereotype people. Even if it's common in 999.7% of Bodaks that they're evil and they want to kill people. There's always exceptions, right? Okay, and then just I'm just trying to do like the outside of these glasses very, very lightly. Maybe I'll just make the pen smaller, actually. That might be better. Make it like an 8. There we go. Just circles. It's so hard. Glasses are hard. That was a bad. That one was better. I'm just not good at drawing things that need to be... Yeah, exactly. No, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He sold us a bunch of stuff in our campaign. And they were all good. And he was very helpful. He was like a... it was a bookstore, but he kind of was like giving us library. We were like just asking questions. I don't even know if we bought anything. He was just helping us out. So, nice guy. There we go. It looked like he's wearing... He looks like he's wearing goggles, but... It's fine. I don't think normal glasses would work for him, that's all. Good enough, good enough. Okay. Oh, I just wanted to go down here and just make these more smooth transition. There we go. Okay. Perfect. That's his face. Oh, we're into 111. Okay, okay. Let's go on, make another layer for the colors. We're going to do this. We're going to expand it by 1 pixel so we don't have any outliers, and we're going to fill it. Undo. We're going to fill it with darker. There we go. Yeah, and if you do that expand by 1 pixel thing, it makes it so that you don't have any of those floating pixels where nothing gets filled in, and you don't have to go back and like fill it in manually. It's a little bit of a cheat, but it's one that I learned from Drawfee, and it works really well. Okay, and then we're gonna do the eyes. I'll just fill in these guys' eyes, and we will call it quits for today. Made some progress. There we go. Oh, doesn't he look trustworthy? He's so trustworthy. He's so trustworthy. I just don't like his chin. Again, it's not a human chin, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but something about it. I just want to make it, oh, I'm on the wrong one. I just want to make it like a little bit more, it's a little bumpy or something, I don't know. Oh, on the wrong color. I did undo. This color, please. And there. One. But he doesn't have a sharp chin. We already did that with the anime girl last week. We already did the sharp chin with her. In the picture, he doesn't have a sharp chin. He has a rounded, wrinkly chin. There, that looks better. See, he's got a roundy chin. It's like a big hole. Yeah, see, it just goes like, bleh. Oh, the top is pointy. How did I not notice the top is pointy? What? Oh, well, they can't do it because his glasses are there. That's fine. I'm going to keep it like that. I don't care. I like how I'm like, no, I can't make his chin round because he's, because that's not the picture that I'm like, oh, his nose is pointy? We're not doing that. I suppose I could point up his nose a little bit. Just point it up a little bit. Just make it a little bit more pointy at the top. Glasses in there, and then we'll also erase this a little bit. Oh, erase this a little bit. We can fix it. We can make it more pointy. Okay, and then oh my god, I'm doing everything wrong. We can fix it. We can fix it. Just make it a little bit more gradual. Now I'm fixing everything that I've decided I want to change. There we go. While I'm here, fix some other stuff. There we go. And then we want... There we go. And... There we go. Okay. A little more erasing. Okay, and then we'll do the black and fill it back in. There we go. And a wee bit more erasing here. There, I made it pointy. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Saving. As Sir Cleave. The strange-looking bookstore guy. Speaking of while I'm here, I noticed that there still is a floating... I'm on the wrong way. Don't do that. Undo. Oh, no. I'm on the eraser. God, how many times am I going to mess up just fixing this? There we go. Okay. Perfect. Well, I want to do... Now that I'm here, I'm seeing things that I don't like. As usual. Just... do a little of erases here. Just... the tiniest bit of erases. Erasing. Oh, too much. That was too much. There. And then the tiniest bit of filling in. There we go. There. Perfect. See, I'm still like, I could do something still. I just want his mouth on this side to be a little bit more out, because it's like, the angle that it's at, it's like more of a three quartering. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer again. Gosh darn. There we go. Yeah, just fill that in. Just fill that in. There we go. Yes, I like that better. Okay, file, save. We're done. We're stopping. We have to stop. We must stop. Okay, and then put on this layer. I haven't stopped yet. I'm still going. Always finding something I can do again. There we go. Okay, I'm seriously stopping now. I must. Okay. Thank you for joining Cranberry and Joker for a second. And I hope you guys have a great day. If you're not having a great day, I hope your bad day is over with soon. We'll be back on Monday for some Final Fantasy. Or, should I finish the other weird one? Maybe we'll finish the Please Touch the Artwork first, actually. And then we'll get back to Final Fantasy. But, yeah. We'll see you then, and talk to you later.